How are we doing today? We are back for another HIT session. So we're going to bring you through our warm-up to start. So we have a standing leg swing and standing leg kick. So you can do freestanding, or if needed, you can always support yourself on a wall, table, whatever you got lying around. So 5 swings for each direction, 5 kicks for each direction. And then our goal is getting the blood flowing a little bit and adding a couple stretches. So you're gonna do kind of a little foot fire. So split the feet. So notice she's gonna reach across her body. So as she's doing that, she's just kind of actively pushing that back hip forward, trying to stretch your hip flexor, your obliques. So ultimately the goal is you're gonna be doing 10, 5 aside. So the amount of foot fires you want to add in is kind of up to you. I would do at least 4. So figure 4 stretch is next, and that is lying on the ground on your back. So you'll notice kind of hence the 4 number shape. And the goal is just pulling everything towards your chest. So find that kind of sweet spot and hold it for a 20 count. And we got 3 position downward dog holds, or just your yoga hold. So I'd go kind of feet close together, hold it for a 10 count, come back down, widen the feet, hold it for a 10 count, and then I would go even wider. So you should just notice different parts of your calf, hammies getting pulled on as you're up in that position. Alright, from there we're getting into our first hurricane circuit. So again, we are working with the 15-minute format. Every 5 minutes we are changing the cardio distance. So a quick refresher, let's use calories as the example today. So say you do an 8 cal bike. Every time you end a set of the ladder, you perform one. After 5 minutes, you would up it to 10 cals. And then after another 5 minutes, you would up it to 12 cals. So our exercises we are working for, starting with 5 reps today. We have an air squat, which is just tap the floor and then stand up. A little bit harder is more of a jump style squat, just landing nice and soft. So plate leg raises, you don't necessarily have to use a plate. You could hold a medicine ball or any kind of weight, but the weight is somewhat of a counter weight. And see how she's got her toes flexed towards her? Goal is controlling it with your lower abs. So first round would be 5 of those. And then you would move to a plank drag through. This is so from a high position plank. So any equipment really works. You know, if you have sandbags, these work really well. But notice how she's coming underneath her body. And that would be 5 aside. Actually, I'm sorry, just 5 total on those. Doesn't matter if they end up being uneven because you're gonna do a lot of them. Alright, so 5 air squats, 5 plate leg raises, 5 drag throughs, and then you're off, for example, using that 8 cal bike, and then you're into the round of 10, 8 cal bike, round of 15. So let's say you're on the round of 20, and the next 5 minutes hits, you would do the round of 20, and then you'd go to a 10 cal bike, and then go to the round of 25, 10 cal bike, and then you start over. So the cardio just changes at the 5-minute markers. Alright, round 2 is med ball push press. So the goal, if you have the ball, is actually releasing it. Just a little dip, let it fly. You also have the option to catch it, depending on how heavy a ball. Otherwise, just let it drop, scoop it. But use the legs. If you do not have a medicine ball, just use a lightweight push press, just that dip and drive over the head. So it's not a full squat. All right, so tall kneeling twists is next. Kettlebells work well for these if you have one, but any kind of weight in that goblet position. But really just trying to emphasize just rotating with your upper torso, keeping everything else tight. And that would be 5 in each, or sorry, this round we were going up by 2, so it would be 2 in each direction. And the good exercise that's going to challenge you guys for this round is a burpee into a broad jump. So if you got space to work with, you can kind of keep moving forward. Otherwise, as you jump, you can just turn around or just walk back to where you started. A little bit easier would be doing an elevated burpee into a step up. So for the round of 2, just make sure you alternate legs. Alright, so again, just a refresher, you can go 2 push presses, 2 twists in each direction, 2 burpee broad jumps, and then say you chose to run, you do a 100-meter run. Then you're gonna go round to 4, 100-meter run, round to 6, 100-meter run, working your way up to 10. If you get up to it, you start over. And that is your Hitt WOD today. So 2 15-minute circuits, make them count. Bye.